What's going on, y'all? It's Flight Sports TV, man. Happy to be bringing another video to the people tonight, man. We're gonna be touching on the New Orleans Pelicans, man. They basically laid a goose egg tonight. They didn't really come out to play tonight. It seemed like they had a hangover from the back to back, and they've been playing some good basketball, so give them credit. Every team has a game like this. They played the Celtics. We're gonna get into a little bit of everything. But before we do that, I need you to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Shout out to the members, man. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Definitely subscribe. If you want to take your support to the next level, you can donate to the channel. The link will be in the description box below this video, also in the comment section. We almost up to 100 subs. When we hit 100, we're gonna not only are we gonna have a giveaway, but we're gonna start doing live videos. I could have started going live already, but if I just give the people everything, your head's gonna spin. We gotta do this sparingly, levels, and steps, one by one. As we reach more milestones, things gonna pop more. So we'll be doing our first live after we hit our 100 plateau, along with the giveaway, and also launching a new exclusive series. So there's a lot that's going to come when we hit that 100 milestone. It's Flight Sports TV. Let's get right back into the topic, man. I'm just going to be all the way real with the people tonight. It was a whole lot of sports on today, man. When you talking about it was basketball on today, along with the NFL. You had the Ravens and the Titans playing. So I'm not gonna lie, when I was watching the New Orleans, because I wanted to see the Pelicans play, but I noticed that they didn't really come out to play tonight. So I started flicking back and forth between the two games, So I didn't really lock in, but I was watching, but I was flipping. You feel me? So because they obviously looked like they just didn't come out with any effort tonight. So I said, okay, they basically just letting this game go. So let me let it go too. If they don't seem like they're too concerned about tonight, I'm not gonna be too concerned about tonight. So but when I was watching, like I said, just keep the focus on Lonzo at the moment. I like what I seen, a near triple double performance. I mean, nobody played well, including him, Brandon Ingram. They was out a lot of guys. You talking about Favors, Reddick, Holiday, Zion been out since the start of the season. That's a whole lot of points. Sitting at the wayside. So that could have led to this type of performance tonight. There's nothing really to hold your heads over. If you're a Pelicans fan, you riding with the squad, you with Lonzo, because this team is improving and they're beating the teams that they're supposed to beat. And that's a good sign for a young team, because the Celtics they're an elite team in the Eastern Conference. Okay, so losing to the Celtics, there's no shame in that. So look at it. They beat the Knicks, they beat the Bulls, they lose to Utah. They lose to Boston. I mean, these are teams that you don't hold your head over and defeat. It's all about improving for the squad. What's the name? Looking at what happened with the Celtics, Tatum went off tonight. Like I said, they got Hayward back. This team is loaded. If they was to make another move, who knows where this team can go. I'm really feeling. I like both of the teams. Like I said, Brandon Ingram. Just touching on him for a quick second. Brandon Ingram didn't really come out with no aggressiveness. The whole team didn't come out with any aggressiveness tonight. So I was kind of surprised, but as I took a dive into it, I wasn't really too surprised. They just came off a back to back and they played heavy minutes last night. A lot of those guys, they played heavy minutes and then coming to a back-to-back with the Celtics, it could be tough on anyone. So y'all could just let me know y'all take on the game. What was your thoughts? Lonzo had a major block. He had one of those LeBron James chase downs tonight. I like the aggressiveness that I'm seeing. And oh, don't forget, you remember that PSA that we put out. You got people out here, they paying homage. People have paid homage today. Some people that's been throwing dirt on his name, guys have came out and paid homage today. So we don't have to shut channels down. We got the head of some snakes, pause, to come out and pay homage. So I'm gonna take that on all of the minions' behalf. So I was pleased. I was pleased. That's what guys got to do. Come pay homage. You got a bold take when you wrong. Come pay homage. Straight up how it is. I'll be here waiting. So let's see what happens. Zion will be back shortly. The Pelicans should have an uptick. The season is still. The season is like we about midway through the season. Can the Pelicans make the playoffs? I would say it's very unlikely. But can they go on a run? Yeah, you insert Zion in the mix. I think this team could easily rattle off 6-7 wins straight. I'm telling you. They could rattle about 5 or 6 games in a row. And maybe that could put them in good playoff position. And that's what I think that the Pelicans are trying to do at the moment. They pretty much seem like they're trying to light a fire under basically they're trying to get the up the intensity so when Zion does come back, maybe they only 4 games out the playoff spot, 3 games. You don't want to come back and you 6-7 out. You want to put yourself in position. So you got Portland struggling. San Antonio has been struggling this season. Oklahoma City just lost, even though Oklahoma City look like they're gonna get in there. But the AFC looks like it's up for grabs. And I would like to see, like I said, how the season progress and figure out who's gonna take it because it could be a couple of teams. And the West is so crazy. A couple wins, couple losses there. Your favorite team could be number 2 and they could be the 5th seed. The 7th seed could be the 13th seed. All this could happen in a matter of 4 or 5 games. So it's definitely something to monitor. So that's just my take on it. I don't know when Drew Holiday will be back. They said that Reddick and our center, Favors, they had some hamstring issues going on, so that's why they couldn't play. So, and Reddick has been improving and playing well this season. I think what Reddick is trying to do whatever he can to help lead this team to the playoffs. Jackson Hayes, Frank Jackson, he played well tonight. He scored. Even though nobody really played with, like I said today, they really just didn't show up. If you want to be, but in a no show, Lonzo almost with a near triple double. That's saying something. So I think he's finding his way, and I think he's gonna be an elite point guard in the NBA for years to come, man. A lot of people was wrong. People made it seem like he couldn't even, he was unworthy to be in the NBA. That's when people were taking the claims a little too far. Sometimes people just like to pile it on. But you gotta have some real basketball intellect to really start speaking on certain guys. But we'll leave it at that. The Pelicans, they didn't show up tonight, but they're improving as a team and they got a shot. They're gonna be the team of the future. The Pelicans is gonna be one of those teams in the future. That you're gonna have to deal with for years to come. Okay, so this year might not be that year, but I tell you what, next year and the year after that will be. So yeah, hit that like button if you do agree. Hit that subscribe button if you definitely agree and you haven't subscribed. It's Flight Sports TV, man. I wanted to bring this topic to the people, man. This is my analyst on the game today. Me analyzing the situation. Let's get in the comment section. Let's decipher this. Let's talk. Let's get to the bottom of this. What's your thoughts on the situation? How is it, do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Like, do we meet in the middle? Let's talk about it. Good, bad, or ugly. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Subscribe. You could definitely donate to the platform. The link will be in the description box below this video. Also in the comment section. Check out the merchandise store, P Exotic Shop. We got sweatsuits and bomber jackets. It's Flight Sports TV, man.